Okay, so you live in Arvada, you've got a dog, and you know what a fantastic city this is for our four-legged friends. We're going to walk through exactly how to find the right professional trainer to help your dog be their absolute best self, right here in our community. This is about so much more than just sit and stay. It's really about creating a happy, peaceful life together. And let's be honest, a well-behaved dog makes for a happy neighborhood, for people and for other pups. All right, let's talk about Arvada itself. It's an amazing place for dogs, and good training is pretty much the key that unlocks everything the city has to offer. Just picture it, right? You're hanging out on a patio in Old Town, and your dog is just chilling at your feet. Or maybe you're walking the Ralston Creek Trail without any leash pulling. A dog that's comfortable and well-behaved gets to be part of all of that. That's the real goal. Okay, so before we even start looking for a specific person, we've got to talk about the how. What's the training philosophy? This is like the most important first step you can take. The modern, and really the most effective approach today, is positive reinforcement. It's simple. You reward your dog for doing the right thing instead of punishing them for the wrong one. We're talking treats, praise, a favorite toy. It makes learning fun and builds a way better, more trusting relationship. And that brings us to this really big difference in training styles. On one side, you have these modern, reward-based methods. On the other, you have older methods that rely on correction or intimidation. We now know that using fear or force can often backfire and even make behavior problems worse. The focus today is all about teamwork. So you know the philosophy you're looking for. Now let's get practical. How do you actually find a qualified trainer who uses these methods? You're going to see a bunch of letters after trainers' names, and they can be kind of confusing, but they're important. Things like CPDTK or KPA-CTP, they mean the trainer has passed exams and is committed to continuing their education. And if you see CBCCK, that's someone who specializes in more serious stuff, like deep-seated anxiety or aggression. Now, you have a choice to make, group classes or private in-home sessions. Neither is better, they're just different. Group classes are awesome for practicing skills with distractions like other dogs and people. But if your main problem is your dog jumping on the counter, well, in-home training is perfect for that. The trainer helps you solve the problem right where it happens. Okay, let's talk about the investment and what to ask. Knowing what to expect with costs and having the right questions ready will help you find the perfect fit for you. So this gives you a general idea of the costs right here in the Arvada area. A multi-week group class is usually in that couple $100 range. Private lessons, where they come to you, are more per session, and a package of those is a bigger investment, but you're getting that really personalized one-on-one attention. So is that in-home training really worth the extra cost? Well, for a lot of people, yes, absolutely. If your dog goes nuts when the doorbell rings or jumps all over guests when they walk in the door, a trainer coming to your house can see that exact situation and give you a plan. It's incredibly effective for those at-home challenges. All right, when you're ready to start calling some trainers, have these questions handy. This is basically your interview script. How they answer these will tell you everything you need to know about their methods, their professionalism, and if they're the right person for you and your dog. This is the fun part. Once you start learning some new skills in class or with your trainer, you have to take them on the road. Let's look at some of the best spots around Arvada to practice. But first, a quick heads up on the local rules. Here in Arvada, your dog's leash has to be 10 feet or shorter unless you're in a designated off-leash park. Your dog also needs to be wearing their current rabies tag. And there are rules about nuisance barking. Honestly, good training just makes following all this stuff super easy. Let's start with Stenger Dog Park. It's a great big space, and it's fenced in, which is awesome. This makes it the perfect place to work on one of the most important skills, recall. Getting your dog to come back when you call them. You can practice in a safe environment without worrying about them taking off. Over at the West Arvada Dog Park, they have that cool agility equipment. Don't just walk past it. It is a fantastic way to build your dog's confidence and get them to focus on you, even with all the excitement of other dogs playing nearby. It's like a fun game that's also great training. Now, for on-leash practice, a place like Ralston Central Park is perfect. It's not a dog park, so the challenge is different. You've got bikes, strollers, people having picnics. It's the ideal place to work on polite leash walking and have your dog practice a sit or stay with real-life distractions all around. And hey, if you're a hiker, you already know the Apex Park trails. This is where you can really test out that loose leash walking. You'll pass other hikers, mountain bikers, maybe even some wildlife. It's the ultimate practice for teaching your dog to stay calm and walk nicely right next to you. And really, this quote says it all. This is why we do it. It's not just about fixing problems. It's about being able to include your dog in your life, to have them with you for all the cool stuff we get to do here in Arvada.
So what's it going to be? What's that one skill you're going to focus on first for your next trip out? Maybe it's just a solid sit at a crosswalk or not pulling on the leash to greet every dog you see. Whatever you choose to work on, you're building a stronger connection with your dog and opening up so many more possibilities for your life together here. Have fun with it and enjoy all your adventures around town.